It's 5:30 a.m. and last night I realised I've got a sports bra. Oh, sorry. Rory has just gone to the toilet. Luckily they were meant to be like pay to get in ones, but there was one open in this car park that we've ended up in. I forgot a sports bra, so when he gets back we're going to try and fashion one out of medical tape that was on the requirement list. We'll see how that goes. The van is absolute carnage from literally one night. Just, oh my god. I still have to get changed, and then it is 6:20, so registration opens at 6:30 till 7:30, so we're gonna make my way there. It's only 5 minutes down the road. I didn't sleep at all. I guess I was expecting that, maybe. But, we didn't have a plan, so it can't be not going to plan. We'll keep you updated. Yeah.
Usually consider it.
I'm not feeling good. That's all I have to say.
Oh no.
Oh god.
She's gonna be fat.
Feeling ready. So we're at 8.65 miles. You probably can't see that because of reflection. It's going okay. I needed a pee the whole way until we just passed toilets about 5 minutes ago. I better keep running. Super pretty trail. My hamstrings are a bit tight. I've taken 2 gels and I had some like caffeine, water, electrolyte stuff. But yeah, chatted to some people. I'm trying to keep up with the 2 women that are in front of me because it's like nice background noise. They're just chatting away. Can't complain so far. I think this is really gonna hurt, basically. I hurt a bit now, and we're only at, we're nearly at the half marathon mark, but I probably shouldn't be hurting as bad as I am. At least it's nice though. Ooh. Done 27.7 miles and I'm going up a hill and my hip flexors don't work anymore. Oh my god. I think I was cocky signing up for this. I spoke to another woman, she was like, oh yeah, no, this one's quite a hard one. I was like, oh, but I just thought it was a 50k, you know, dipping my toe in the water. But no, half my fucking body's in the water. Literally, I can't describe the pain. Oh my god. I'm nearly there. And Rory said he's gonna bring me chocolate milk, so I can't really complain. Oh my god, it really hurts.
Looks natural.
Oh, I actually can do it.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, I mean, I didn't mean all of it. Oh. Rory, help me.
You're doing good. You're almost there. Only 4 more to go. All right. Now the next set. All right, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, this set's like wider. It's not as easy.
However helpful I was this weekend,
Yeah.
completely reduced by this. Almost there.
Fuck you.
Last 2. Halfway.
So, okay, race recap. Well, I could hardly call it a race, to be honest. I feel like racing you're meant to be like competing with people, but race recap time. Also recovery mode time. We are having herbal tea in the mug this time instead of coffee. We've entered a very different mode. I woke up at 1 p.m. today, perks of currently being unemployed, I guess. And yeah, I've not really been able to move. My quads are trashed, my knees are bruised, and my hips don't work anymore. But other than that, feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. So, yeah, I didn't really want to go on my phone lots in the race, so I only got a few clips of it. But yeah, so how would I sum it up? Well, first of all, massive shout out to Rory, my friend who came with me. I don't think I would have been able to do it at all if he didn't come with me. And he just made the whole thing really fun. Like, Rory's hilarious. he does snore. I'm gonna just put that out there. Didn't appreciate that so much. But not your fault, Rory. So massive shout out and thanks for getting me home in one piece, meeting me at the finish line, standing there for so long. Like, I took 7 hours. I'm so grateful that you were there for 7 hours. Just, thank you very much. And also to Natalie, who made an appearance at the finish line as well. She made her way up from the Kendall Mountain Festival, and it was super nice that she managed to get there as well. I felt very well supported. So yeah, I would say I woke up ready to go, but I'd never actually managed to go to sleep in the van. So we got up at 5:30 and made ourselves breakfast and stuff, and then we did have to, because I forgot my sports bra, we had to kind of fashion one out of the medical tape that was on the kit list, closer than Rory and I think ever intended to get on this trip, but we managed to make one. And then when we got to the when we got to the race, or just before we got there anyway, I was like, oh, actually, no, I don't like this. Like, it's too tight. I think it's going to fall down. Like, I was going like that in the van to see if it would slip down. And I was just like, no, this isn't a good shout. So in the end, I ended up taking that off and putting like a cross of plasters across my nipple, because I remember men always get this issue, don't they, in marathons? Like, they get like such bad, what's it called? Something rash. Oh no, like chafing on their nipples. So I didn't want that to happen, obviously. Worked a treat, by the way. Can recommend. And it was one day I was thrilled at being part of the itty bitty titty committee. Like, honestly, it didn't feel a thing the whole time. And it was pretty hilly, so it would have been like jogging. Don't understand how they can hurt when I run down the stairs and not on an ultramarathon. That doesn't make sense to me. But okay, we roll with it. Got there, registered, then there wasn't a whole ton of information I found. Like, I hadn't had any emails leading up to this. I probably wasn't checking enough. It was probably all my fault that I kind of wasn't paying attention, and I was just like, oh yeah, we'll just get there and it'll be fine, you know. So I was a bit stressed when we got there because I didn't really know what was going on. Hadn't planned a drop bag or anything. They had an option for you to do that at one of the checkpoints. Kind of just hadn't thought about it, and maybe I should have. Filled up water, got ready. I took 14 gels with me, and I only have 2 left, meaning that I ate 12 gels, explaining why I felt pretty sick when I actually finished. I had the 12 gels and 4 Jammie Dodgers, I think, and a few crisps, which honestly I had them out for 5 minutes total, and then I decided that I wasn't going to stomach them and they weren't feeling good. In that 5 minutes, I met a photographer who took photos of me with the crisps. Like, there were only 2 moments in that race with a photographer. Of course he caught me with the crisps, so I told him off. But that was pretty good. What else did I eat? I think I had a few jelly babies, but that was it, I think. I say it, that's quite a lot. And yeah, probably didn't drink enough water. One woman I was chatting to, an Italian lady, told me that I wasn't drinking enough water, and that's why I was hurting so much. And I was like, well, I'm probably hurting so much because my longest training run for this was 16 miles, and the most hilly run I ever did was 1,000 feet in preparation for it, and this race was 3,000 feet. So I feel like that's a pretty good explanation as well for why I was in pain. So yeah, we started pretty sharply at 8 a.m. Said bye to Rory, was shitting myself, and I feel like my hamstrings didn't do so well. I have been told that I'm a quad dominant runner by a physio, which basically just means I don't use my hamstrings enough. I overcompensate with my quads. So I felt my hamstrings were pretty tight within the first 8 miles, which wasn't an ideal feeling. I was like, oh God, this is pretty quick to be feeling like this. But I felt fine. Got to the half marathon point fine. I was sticking behind these 2 women who were chatting away, and it was really nice background noise. And it kind of made me wish I had done it with someone as well. I feel like if I sign up for the next one, I might try and persuade a friend to train for it. I'm not entirely sure who I would ask at the moment. But yeah, nice background noise, was enjoying it. And then put my headphones on for a bit. I was listening to Pride and Prejudice. I have read it before, but again, I just wanted background noise. And it was pretty nice. We were lucky with the weather. It only rained for a few bits of it, like 20 minutes maximum each time, and it wasn't like heavy. And yeah, I got to the marathon point feeling pretty good, and I was super proud of myself for that, because the only marathon I've ever done, I did bonk I properly hit the wall at the 19 miles, like they say, and I was fine. I was still managing to jog at the marathon point, so I was super happy at that. But then I hit the wall pretty hard, about 27, 28 miles in, so not far to go, but it was just suddenly, no, I had enough. I wanted to get back. I felt really bad keeping Rory waiting. I texted him at one point saying I'd be half an hour. I think I was double that, so I was feeling a bit bad. I was trying to hurry myself up the hill a little bit. But they had a massive hill for the end of it, massive. So it was the beginning and end hill. It was the same. Oh, it was brutal. Brutal. My hip flexors were just not working anymore. So I was trying to push on my legs to get up the hill. I feel like, considering the preparation I had, it went really well, and I'm super happy because I wanted to run an ultra for so long, and I'm really proud of my body though, because for 3 days before this I was in bed on codeine because I have endometriosis, which basically means my periods attempt murder on me each month. I throw up and pass out, and have extreme pain. So my body was going through a lot, and I was only just finishing my period yesterday. So I'm really, really proud of it for doing that for me. And I really should have been training better. I should have done more long runs, but because I was away in the van surfing for the weeks beforehand, I thought like, oh, you know, I'm moving all day, I'll be fit enough. And I think no, I need to do the long runs in preparation. So I've learned that lesson as well. But you know, my body did it. It did what I asked of it. And I'm paying for it today and yesterday, but I'm really happy, so I don't mind paying for it. I just think for the next one, I definitely need to work on the long runs, seeing as I'll have time. Yeah, Rory was great. He got me home, got me going, got me up the stairs, unpacked the van for me, and was just a good laugh the whole way. So good memories from the race. I did meet an Italian lady and chatted to her for a bit. I kind of wish I had talked to more people on the race. I did do some quite long sections of it without seeing anyone, and I, being directionally challenged, assumed I was lost, so I was like freaking out for the times that I couldn't actually see anyone else. But didn't get lost the whole way. Impressed with myself for that. Probably will the next one, I'll touch wood. So what else is there to recap? Just a lot of pain, really, but a lot of smiles as well. And I called my mum at the marathon point, and she was really good to talk to. She was just really excited, and it was nice because when my dad was alive, I used to talk to him more about running. Like, I remember I was running along the West Highland Way at one point, and I FaceTimed him, and I was showing him around, and he used to get really excited about it. It was just more his kind of thing, I guess, than my mum's. So I do tell her like about my big run. I get really excited. I like take photos of pretty places that I am and send them to our family chat, and yeah, like to talk to them about it. But it was really nice to hear how excited she was over the phone and proud. She was like, oh, you got so far, just keep going, it's not that far, it's so impressive. Like, it was just really nice. Yeah. What else is there to recap? I don't think much. I've tried to eat today. I've not actually been that hungry. I'm assuming hunger's going to kick in later on. Half the tea bag spilled out into this tea. It's not looking too hot. It's pretty gross, actually. So, yeah, I'm assuming the hunger's going to hit at some point tomorrow. I will try and eat because I'm assuming it will help me feeling sore. So, you live and you learn, I guess. This is just a big learning process. So yeah, looking forward to more training. I'd like to go back to triathlon training if I have the time. I do plan on having a job within the next couple of weeks. I'm pretty desperate to be working now. But yeah, thinking about what's next and reflecting on how the race went. It was really good. So feeling good, and I shall be sharing some training coming up, but not this week. I'm taking the week off. I feel like my body's had enough. I asked a lot of it, and she did good. She did a good job. So, yep, subscribe and follow. Is that what people say? I don't watch enough YouTube videos to know, to be honest, but thanks for watching.